Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Bree and I like to talk about books. Today specifically, I am really in need of a very lazy, low energy, cozy reading night. And I thought I would bring you guys along for a little bit of that and show you some of my cozy reading essentials, and maybe you can read with me a little bit if you feel like it. Now, cozy reading essential number one, for me at least, is a cozy outfit. I am wearing one of the biggest t-shirts I own, biggest, comfiest t-shirts, and the print on this particular shirt is very fitting for me at the moment. I'm also wearing some of my sweatpants from Pop Flex, which, if you don't know about that brand, I recommend the heck out of those. Also, disclaimer, nothing in this episode that I mention is sponsored. I bought everything with my own money. It's just stuff that I really, really love, and so I don't mind recommending them to you guys. Now, these Pop Flex sweatpants, I'm wearing the wide leg. They're called Ooey Gooey sweatpants right now. I have 3 pairs of these. I have the wide leg and then 2 pairs of like just the regular sweatpants that are cinched in at the ankle. They are the most comfortable sweatpants ever. The waistband is like this thick, and so it doesn't dig in whatsoever. It's just so comfy. Best lounge pants ever, guys. Another thing that I love to wear that I wanted to recommend to you guys is my Cozy Ghost hoodie. Let me find the little ghost guy and show him to you because he's adorable. Little ghost guy. I legitimately cannot see him on the screen, so I hope that you guys can see him. These hoodies are made to be oversized. I think they run, they're made to fit about 2 sizes bigger than the size that you order, which is by design. They also have these giant hoods, and the hoods are lined with some kind of padding. So the hood is oversized in the first place, and it's also lined specifically to block out noise and light for people with sensory sensitivities. Literally the best thing ever. I own 2 of these. This purple one is the heavyweight one, which is a little bit weighted for anxiety and whatnot. And then I own a black one that is just the regular soft. They're still a little bit heavier than your average hoodie, but less so than this one. I love both of them so much. The hoods are amazing. I have napped many a time in these hoodies. It's not quite cold enough for the hoodie right now, but I wanted to recommend that one to you guys just in case you haven't heard of the brand yet. If you are a sensory sensitive girly like me, 100% recommend those. 100% recommend Pop Flex sweatpants. What else do I need with me for a cozy reading night? Okay, essential book light. I don't actually know. Okay, this one was a gift. I'm pretty sure it's from Amazon, but I really like these newer kind of LED little book lights. Really, really cool. Rechargeable, USB-C. Love that. Additionally, now we're talking about lights. Ambient cozy lighting is a must-have, in my opinion, for cozy anything, really. So I bought these little globe lights. These are from Amazon as well. I can link them in the description. And I just put them all up right here because when I want to sit in the corner over here, I don't have a lamp. I would have had to mount a lamp on the wall. So instead, I just put these up everywhere, and they're a really warm light, so it's nice on the eyes. And I can read, even if these are the only lights I have on at the time. So, love that. I also have twinkle lights on my bookshelf. I have a little jellyfish. It's like a lava lamp, but it blows these bubbles, and there's these little jellyfish in it, so it looks like they're swimming. It's like a little jellyfish tank. Cutest thing ever. That's just for vibes. Beyond that, I generally read with less light than what you see in my room right now, but I have the overhead light on at the moment just for, actual video lighting purposes. So, generally I've got a lower amount of light, more warm, no overhead light. I've got a bunch of lamps and a bunch of twinkle lights and string lights that I like to use. Oh, this guy. I have a reading pillow. It's one of those that has the little arms on it. This one's from Amazon too. I can link this one in the description as well. It's not my favorite because it is memory foam, meaning it's real squishy. You sink into it, but you keep sinking into it until you're leaning on the wall, basically. So I want to find one that has a little bit of a different filler, maybe a blend like memory foam, but mixed with something that's not so, flat squishing. Now, if I'm going to sit here and read against my little pillow, like so, another thing I like to have is just an extra pillow. This is probably Squishmallow brand. I cut the tag off. Winifred Sanderson from Hocus Pocus. Gift from my boyfriend. I like to have a little pillow in my lap to hold up the books while I read. I am still reading Nausea by Sartre, and I am actually getting pretty far through it. I only have about 50 pages left, I think. I really want to try and finish this tonight because I'm going through it so much slower than I thought I would, and I really just want to get done with it. I want to read something else. It's good. I'm not disliking it. It's interesting. It's just, there's no plot, just vibes, which isn't in itself a bad thing, and nothing about this book is in itself a bad thing, honestly. It's just maybe a little bit not what I needed right now. I'm going through a strange time, like mentally. It's probably also kind of physically. I worry that I might be trying to fall into a burnout phase, which I do not want. We don't want that. It took me a while of feeling kind of off to figure out that that's probably what is happening. And this will be my first time experiencing something like this since being diagnosed with autism. So since knowing that because of that, when I fall into a burnout period, it is a lot different than a neurotypical burnout. So in the past, when I have fallen into a burnout period, they're not easy to get back out of. They take a long time. The ones that I'm aware of that I've been in the past involved me quitting whatever job I was at the time and like taking months. So we don't want that right now. So I'm trying to take better care of myself and prioritize rest. So hopefully I can maybe I can bounce back a little bit before falling completely into something like that. I just started kind of noticing that I was getting, more easily irritated at things than usual. My sensory sensitivities felt a little bit heightened. Like life in general started feeling like I was having a harder time dealing. I was getting tired all the time, a lot more so than usual. And for the past week or so, I've been getting these very strange, they're hard to explain. Like, I know what overstimulated feels like. That happens a lot, but it's almost the opposite. Like, understimulated, but like really understimulated to where I would have something on the TV, something on the computer, something on my phone, like 3 to 4 things going at once, and my brain still just could not focus on anything. Like, rather than my brain being too loud, which is what overstimulation feels like, it was more like brain fog almost. Like, I couldn't latch on to anything. I don't know, it's a really weird thing to feel, and I think that might be part of this, because it has still been progressing because I have not been prioritizing rest enough. So I probably have already done too much today, honestly. I had to come home and meal prep, shower, have dinner, do laundry, but now we're settling in early. It's a little after 7 o'clock, I think. It's about 7:30, and I'm going to tuck into bed early with my book and my cozy essentials. Oh, another very important cozy essential, guys. Some hot tea in my favorite Frankenstein mug. Right now, this is the Traditional Medicinals Nighty Night blend, which I am a big fan of. I'm not honestly sure if they really make me sleepy or help me sleep any deeper, but I feel like stuff like that doesn't really work on me, oddly enough. Like I've tried melatonin, I've tried a bunch of stuff that's supposed to relax you and help you sleep, and my body doesn't process it the way that it's supposed to, I guess. I really don't know. But yeah, it's still nice. It makes me feel relaxed when I have a nice cup of hot tea at night with my book. Maybe even like a placebo effect type thing. Like, I know it's supposed to relax me and help me sleep, so maybe it will just because I think that. You never know. But anyway, that might be the essentials. We have a nice fluffy blanket. We have everything we need, I think. I'm gonna tuck in and try to finish Nausea tonight. And then I don't have a plan for what I'm gonna read next. I don't really need to know that yet because we still have 50 pages of this guy first. Anyway, I'm gonna take you guys along with me for a bit, and we can read together, have a cozy night in together, and just relax. Anyway, happy Monday. I hope that your week is starting out really nicely, and I hope that it's starting out a bit more restful than mine has. I don't even feel like I've done that much. I mean, it's Monday, like the week just started. Why am I so exhausted already? But we are going to do things to help that. Also, I'm filming on Monday, which means I won't have to worry about it for the rest of the week. So there's that too. All right. Anyway, I'm going to turn off my big light, get tucked in a little bit, and try to get through with this guy. Also, very important, here are my twinkle lights and my ambient YouTube video, which we love to have when we are reading. One reading essential for me personally that I forgot to mention is some type of fidget or something like a fidget. Right now, I have my little 3D printed Ryland Grace from Project Hail Mary. He doesn't articulate, so he's not a fidget per se, but he's very textured. And so I just sit here and like do this type of thing. It functions in the same way as a fidget for me, which is super nice. I do have a bunch of other ones though, like, come here. You know, honestly, anything like this that can keep my hands busy while I'm trying to read, because if I'm just not moving, it's hard for me to focus on things. I'm genuinely curious if when I told you about the fidgets and all of that, if I even looked at the camera or if I was looking at the monitor. It's taken me some time to get used to that, guys. Hey guys, it is the next night, and I will tell you guys one thing. I may have gotten a little bit too cozy last night. The cozy vibes definitely were there. They definitely did their job, because I fell asleep very shortly after I got settled and started reading, and I did not finish Nausea last night. But I did finish it earlier today, so we are now done with Nausea. I didn't love it. I had a hard time getting through it. I'm not sure if it was the book or if it was me. It might have been a weird time for me to pick up a book like this. Like I was saying last night, I'm feeling in a weird state of brain fogginess, like I'm having a hard time focusing on things, and I probably needed to just pick up something easy, like one of those reads that you can blow through really quick because it's easy to read and doesn't take a lot of brain power. I don't know. Anyway, I didn't love it. It did actually end up reminding me a lot of The Stranger, and that makes a lot of sense to me now because they're both books about existentialism and philosophy and like basically a man going through an existential crisis. So they're very similar. I think I liked The Stranger a little bit better. This one, I liked parts of it. It's a very stream of consciousness type of narration. I mean, it's this man's diary basically, and he's kind of talking about what's happening to him, the nausea as he calls it, when he thinks too much about himself and his existence and existence in general. And yeah, I don't know. Not my favorite. However, tonight we're gonna go for Cozy Reading Vibes Part 2, basically with the same cozy things I had last night, with the addition of, I got 2 new books in the mail today. Now this one, The Vampire Lestat, is because I'm listening to it on audiobook and I wanted the hard copy to read along with that. That is not the one we're going to talk about right now. The one I'm excited about, The Caretaker by Marcus Kluwer, who also wrote We Used to Live Here. She's chilling right there. We Used to Live Here was one of my favorite books I read last year because it blew my mind. I finished it and then went on like an hours long Reddit deep dive because there were just so many things. There were so many things involved in that one. If you guys have read it, then you know what I mean. And if you haven't, go read it. It's so good. Anyway, today's April 21st, so it is pub day for The Caretaker. And I pre-ordered it, so I got it delivered today. And I'm probably going to start that tonight because I've been really looking forward to it. But yeah, what else do we have going on? I have the ambient mood lighting still, twinkle lights on the bookshelf, warm colored lamp. I'll probably turn on a YouTube video, one of those nice like vibey music ones. And then we have my rope lights above my bed, my reading pillow, and my hot sleepy tea, same mug. I promise I washed it. I just used it again because since I washed it, it was, you know, it was out and laying there and I didn't have to go dig through the cabinets for it. So hang out with me for a little bit while I read on Cozy Reading Night Part 2.